The Honorable Supreme Court of India's decision in Union of India versus Gupta and brothers is a landmark judgment that addresses the survival of arbitration clauses following the novation or substitution contracts. What were the facts of this case? Kishorilal Gupta and brothers, a contracting firm, entered into 3 separate contracts with Government of India for the supply of military stores. Each contract contained an arbitration clause. Due to various issues, these contracts were cancelled and the dispute arose regarding payments and supplies. To resolve these disputes, the parties entered into settlement agreement. These settlements aimed to fully and finally resolve the dispute arising from the original contracts. Notably, the settlement agreements did not contain arbitration clause. Subsequently, the government initiated arbitration proceedings based on the arbitration clauses in the original contracts. An arbitrator awarded a sum in favor of the government. Gupta and brothers challenged the validity of the arbitration, arguing that the arbitration clauses did not survive the settlement agreements. What were the legal issue? The central legal issue was whether an arbitration clause is an original contract, survives after the contract is superseded. The Honorable Supreme Court of India held that an arbitration clause as the part of the contract. An arbitration clause is a component of the contract and does not have an independent existence when the contract is superseded by a new agreement. The settlement agreements between the parties were intended to be full and final settlements of the disputes arising from the original contract. These settlements did not contain arbitration clauses, indicating the parties' intention to replace the original contracts entirely. Since the original contracts were superseded by the settlement agreements, the arbitration clauses contained in the original contracts did not survive. Therefore, the arbitration proceedings initiated based on those clauses were invalid. The court concluded that the arbitration clauses in the original contracts did not survive the subsequent settlement agreements and thus the arbitration award was invalid. What was the significance of this judgment? This judgment is pivotal in Indian contract law as it clarifies that arbitration clauses do not survive if the original contract is novated or replaced by a new agreement that does not include an arbitration clause. It underscored the importance of explicitly including arbitration clauses in subsequent agreements if the parties intend for disputes to be resolved